Welcome back to Grand Blanc Mitsubishi. My name is Paul Zagman. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the new 2022 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross with an SEL package and a touring package. That's a mouthful, but there's a lot that's changed in this vehicle between the 2018 when Mitsubishi first came out with this design and now the refresh that we have here today in front of us. Let's get started out by taking a look at the front of the vehicle and see some major changes that happened with your lighting. Your daytime running lamps have moved from where the headlight position was into this awesome looking daytime running lamp up here. Now that's all LED, and being in the SEL package, you're going to continue to have LED for the headlamp as well, and then an LED for your fog light down below the headlamp. Now this happens to be the SEL with a touring package. That's going to be coming with the 360 camera option, which you'll notice right here in this guard styled grille. So this is going to be that piano black color, the Mitsubishi triple diamond, and this is going to be in a segment that's more the mid-size crossover utility vehicle. Color that we have today too is red diamond metallic. You also have, that's going to be an upcharge color. You'll have white diamond as well as a secondary upcharge color. But this is going to be a gorgeous color and a great color combination as you see it kind of follow through. Now this 18-inch wheel is going to be the design that they have for the SEL package, and it's going to be in the SE along with the SP package. If you get into the LE packages, you're going to have an all black wheel. So let's just go through that trim line real quick. So you have the ES, which is going to be your entry level going into the vehicle, then up to LE, then you're going to go to SP, then to SEL, and then this, the SEL with the touring package. Other things that are going to come with your touring package is going to be, like I mentioned, the 360 cameras, which you're going to have another one below this mirror here on the driver's side mirror, and you're going to have a huge panoramic roof, a twin panel roof that's going to be up here as well with a power shade function that's going to be working there. Now on top, you're going to have the roof rail system that's able to accompany crossbars. Now that wasn't available back in 2018. You had one or the other. Now you have both options available. Then you do have, right here where you're coming over that wheel arch, the protection there to keep the gravel, the dirt, the debris from getting all over the side of the vehicle. This happens to have a side extension too and a rear and front extension. That's an option for $995 on this vehicle. As we carry back through, now you're going to offer this, Mitsubishi's going to offer this vehicle in either a front wheel drive or in an all-wheel drive. What our customers have given us as far as feedback goes, you're going to be somewhere in the upper 20s to 30 on the front wheel drive as far as miles per gallon go. You're going to be somewhere in that 25 to 27 range in the all-wheel drive or the super all-wheel control system that you're going to have. Every time you're going to look at the Mitsubishi, you're going to see right here where that badging says super all-wheel control. LED lights on the back side of the vehicle with Eclipse Cross boldly put on the back side of this trunk. Now, this lift gate has changed where you had a split window here. So you had a window up top and a window down below. Well, Mitsubishi did a great job of listening to the customers and modifying that example and changing that rear lift gate to be a little bit better and a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. I like it a lot more, to be honest with you. Visibility is phenomenal out of the vehicle as well. Huge trunk area too. Now you've gained 5 inches on the vehicle from 2021 to 2022, giving you a little bit more cargo space. Things that have changed to do that cargo space, Mitsubishi liked the positioning of the seat for the second row. This second row is adjustable, 10 different adjustment functions here to adjust this tilt of this back seat, all leather wrapped on your interior. The base part of it no longer moves from front to back. So let's take a quick look at the interior of the vehicle as well and just start kind of touching on some of the things that have changed throughout the interior of the vehicle as well. Now let's take a look at the interior of the 2022 Eclipse Cross. What you'll notice in the SEL with a touring package is the second row is heated seats for both driver and passenger side in the rear here, and then you have a 12-volt outlet down below that you're able to use for different charging ports or plug in a USB adjustment device in there. You got plenty of room though, so I'm 5'8". These seats are all the way back with a good tilt on the seat too, and just touching that and feeling this leather is a significant upgrade from when this vehicle first came out 4 years ago. It's now significantly more supple, a lot better. I like the contrast stitching. They had a pecan color that was inside here. Now it's changed over to more of a gray color. It matches a little bit better with some of the interior functions, especially when we move to the front. When we move to the front of the vehicle, you'll notice first thing is on the door, right? So you got this huge stainless door handle that goes through with soft touch all the way in that armrest, a simulated carbon fiber that's going to be meshed really well with those two different components. Then if we look up where our door handle itself is, it ties back in that piano black that you saw on the exterior of the vehicle. Not only on the grille and on the door handles, but you're going to have that on the surround of their new SDA system that's going to be up here. Now they've moved and adjusted that. It used to be further back, now they've pushed it closer to us. They've given us physical knobs here instead of doing touch screen with everything. One other thing that you'll notice is there used to be a touchpad here that was used more like a laptop mouse to control your infotainment center. That's been removed. It gave you more room to be able for, to put your storage for phones and drinks and everything else that you're gonna have up here. Heated seats are gonna be located right in front of your super all-wheel control lock button, and then you're gonna have an electric parking brake, and you are gonna have a hold system as well for that. Dual climate control is gonna be both up for the driver and the passenger side. Down below this dual climate control digital setup, you'll have a heated steering wheel that's gonna come with the touring package. You'll have an economy mode and a driving mode to adjust. Then you're gonna have 2 USB ports with another 12-volt outlet. Now, if you like a little bit more fun in driving, this is gonna have a CVT 8 transmission, which is gonna simulate what an 8-speed transmission would be like. To enjoy that a little bit more, simply put the vehicle into drive mode, slide your shifter over to the left, and you can shift either with your shifter here, or you can go to your paddle shifters, which are huge. You got your positive upshifting on the right side, and you've got your downshifting on the left side. Now this vehicle is going to come with a touch button start. Simply put your foot on the brake to be able to start the vehicle. You'll have a digital display up front too, showing that you've got your Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross for 2022. If you don't notice that, or if you don't like to see this type of stuff as much, you've then got a heads-up display. Now, you can take a look at this vehicle and you can say, well, it's a little bit more on the cheaper end of things. Well, it's in its segment, it's phenomenal. It's the best for warranty, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain with a 5-year, 60,000-mile full comprehensive warranty. You've got a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that's doing 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. You've got a CVT transmission also covered to 100,000 miles, and you've got tons of options inside of here. And it's all put together very, very well. Other options to talk about, we didn't point out upstairs up there, we've got this huge twin panel moonroof system set up here. We do have SOS, which is gonna be your red button here, so that assists in the event of an accident or calling for emergencies. Even down below here, we're gonna have HomeLink built into your rear view mirror, so you can open up either your community gate, or you can go right to your garage door and be able to pair that up with pretty much the easiest way to do it. I mean, it takes you about 30 seconds, no problem. We've got another video for that. Let's take a look underneath the hood of this vehicle as well, and just take a look at that MyVec 1.5. Now this is a Mitsubishi designed motor. So this motor is all in-house built from Mitsubishi. So it's been said that this might be one of the last motors they do all in-house. I don't see why, because it's extremely efficient, it's unbelievably affordable, and it's very responsive. Now you're gonna have a good sporty feel with the vehicle as well. You're gonna notice things like strut tower stabilizers that are gonna keep the yaw and pitch movement of the vehicle very much glued to the road. The MyVec 1.5 liter is turbocharged, it's not naturally aspirated. You've got a ram induction up here as well, an air box here. Very easy to see all of your reservoirs and containers inside of the vehicle for a very easy maintenance on this vehicle. You run a full synthetic oil in this Eclipse Cross as well. Just makes it so literally you're talking every 5 to 10,000 miles you're doing your oil change on this vehicle and still maintaining warranty. This is the 2022 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross SEL Touring Package. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, or check out our inventory at Waterford Mitsubishi or GrandBlankMitsubishi.com.